I forgot to start recording. So this one will start at this point in time. Could also rip it from the Twitch recording or something, but this is a little bit better and easier. Just take the straight OBS. I think because I just started the recording, my computer's fan is like, oop, gotta get going now. I don't know if that's being picked up on the mic. Time to draw in some faces. beautiful noise. Still gotta run a nose. But I did get tested and it's not COVID. It's interesting what the sort of like naming conventions have switched with COVID related stuff. Originally it was pretty much exclusively coronavirus. And then COVID-19. COVID is, I think, the more typical usage now. Unless it's just more broad usage. I think it also depends on the context of like who's using it. Because I think people who are just referring to it in a generally serious way, say COVID. People who are saying that they aren't afraid of it or something like that, they're more likely to say coronavirus or corona, giving it a less clinical, less serious sounding sort of thing. Just interesting to think about. The language surrounding things and how it affects people's usage and understanding. using a different paper than I did last time I did this. Last time I did this I used a smoother paper, but it's also one that's a bit more rigid, a little bit more, I can't think of it. Brittle. It's a more brittle paper. It's like trying to think of sort of like, whenever I think of brittle, I think about finding mica in different places in North Carolina. Mica is a reflective mineral that can grow in sort of sheets. You can also find it just like embedded in other rock. But it's shiny. And when you find it in sheets, it's like layers. It's like laminated dough, which I only know that term because of British Bake Off. I don't think I'd know it otherwise. But like flaky pastry stuff. It's got some of that vibe to it. And so that other paper was a bit more similar to something like mica. Brittle. Mica can't fold in any way. The other one could fold, but not very well. Got crisp folds, but not good for moving or for doing inverted folds. It's a little bit better for drawing if you're doing like smooth, crisp edges. With this paper, the fibers of it pull the ink out just a little bit more, which isn't terribly noticeable unless you're getting real up close with it. It also has a little bit more of a tooth to it, a little bit more texture. It's not quite as smooth. I think I got all the whips. Find out shortly. Or I won't actually find out. I'll just do another review going through as I fill in with top bits. Okay. Let's try using the one that I messed with last night. See if I can't do it a bit more somewhat methodically. This down. Don't need perfect on this, I'm just annoyed twisting it. Over and over again. That it keeps hitting that top bit. Swing it along, make sure we're good. Cool. Here's the tape. I'm almost done with my cowbell tape. But I got, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes on it until it'll be done. I might try to finish that this afternoon. It's a shorter tape, and then this one and the wood block. No, it's just running. Thanks for beautiful sounding noise. Sound and noises. Sound and visuals. That's what I was getting at. Beautiful noises from my nose. Beautiful noise. I was trying to combine nose and noise, but I think they're too similar to make it a discernible combination. Portmanteau. Just makes me think of the Buzzcock song. Noise and noise. Noise and noise. I enjoy that song. I like a lot of Buzzcock songs. Alright. Cut this down. According to the marks I made earlier. Scan it. Then fold it. Next thing we'll do is the scan. Do a visual look over the spots I need to. Looks like I did. Scan this guy. One. This is designs, new folder, paste that. It's the last of the month. 1200 works. Give it a moment or two. Okay, I'm gonna, where are we at? Photoshop? Nope. Designs, 131. Yep, there was a doggy there. Forgot that I had that open. Close as possible. Still giving myself that little bit of a gap. Oh, that's why it's that off. I was like, how's it that far off? And I realized. Now let's see how close we are. A bit closer. The height is still larger. You know what? We're gonna make this a tiny bit wider. Get rid of these guys. And darken, lighten. Delete that. Make a new one. I didn't blow this out as much as I should have. And these little corner bits. Darken this. Now let's make this more moderate size. Let's make 1080 for the moment, and I'm going to rotate this. So that's the direction. JPEG instead. Turn on Photoshop, edit my images. Let's see how well I can align this. And boom. So that's the pattern, and that's the design. Now I have that set to a side. I'm going to grab this guy and follow the instructions for now this should be done. Okay, so go this way and wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so first things first, a diagonal fold. Diagonal fold, and fold these in here. And then you're meant to fold this down this way. Okay, I'll leave it, it still has spaces. Okay. And now that's correct. These down. This one gave the feet much larger feet than I did. I gave it little bitty feet. And then fold it over here. And there's your little bird. Classical bird. I can stand up, but you can't see that. Simple bird. I like it. Even with my shortcomings of folding, there are some issues that I had. I think I need to make this a little bit tighter on the actual 6x6. I might up it to 7x7. I had a little bit of trouble when I did it as a 8x8 because, or the 8.5 by 8.5. I had hiccups because my scanner is a little bit tight on either edge. But here you go, little bird. Stand up, do its thing. And it's based off, or it's folded from this pattern. So if you're looking for a correlation, let's make this a little bit smaller and I can point out what sections become what as best as I can. So this is the head. Sorry, let me get the red dot. I point with my, this area is the head, right here. It's folded over. This is the tail, and this little square section here is what gets folded up underneath here. And you have 4 of them, because this, you have 4 of them, that's the tail bit. And then these 2 larger sections are the side right here. And then other sections get sort of lost away, but then these little guys over here are the feet. If it were to be flattened out like this, these would be these feet, these would be these feet. And this is buried up underneath there. This is actually the front of the head, and this is the sort of neck area. So these are the neck, and these are the actual little face here. And then this section is the inner thigh. This section is the inside of the tail here. And the tail itself. You got a simpler bird. But I like how it sort of ends up looking graphic in that way. Okay, so spiel time. If you want to buy this design on a shirt, or if you want to buy this actual little bird, you can go to traceloops.com/store, where you'll find this as well as additional work that I have available for purchase. If you are shipping it outside of the US and want to buy something and such, there's not a direct option within my web store, so you'll need to email me to work that out. It'll be a little bit more expensive than what it is listed in the store, but that's just international shipping is more expensive. But you can email me, traceloops@traceloops.com. If you want to watch this live stream in full, save for the first little bit that I forgot to record, which was just starting to do some of the outlines, you can watch that as well as older live streams on youtube.com/traceloops. If you want to follow me on other platforms, you can follow me on instagram.com/traceloops, as well as tiktok.com/@traceloops. Shorter thing today. I enjoy doing this origami guy. I might try to mess with some other ones that are a little bit simpler like this, because once you get more complex, you have a lot of little slivers of stuff. Like in not so much this form, but you get to this form, there's a lot of little folds in here, and those don't work so well. This one, what I did as a test was just sort of outlining sections that are visible because of those tighter movements. There's this one. Alright, anyway, I'll continue working on things, figuring stuff out. Thank you for watching. Plan on being back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Probably do some sort of animation. Figure it out. Thank you all for watching, and adios.